Boys and girls, today's warm-up, we're going to review capitalization and punctuation. Now, we have learned 3 different types of ending punctuation. Okay, can you tell me the names of the punctuation types? And then I want to know, what purpose do they serve? Why are they there? Okay, so who can tell me one type of punctuation? Just call it out. Okay, if you said a period, you are correct. Now, why and when would we use a period? A period goes at the end of a sentence, right? When we're given a statement or giving information. Very good. It goes at the end of that sentence. What's another type of punctuation that we've learned about this year? Okay, if you said, ooh, an exclamation point, that's another ending mark that we learned about. What does an exclamation point do? Right, we use an exclamation point at the end of the sentence when we want the reader to read with excitement. Very good. And the third type of punctuation mark that we learned about this year. You said question mark, you're absolutely correct. And when would we use a question mark? Right, when we're asking a question, using a sentence to ask a question. So again, our 3 types of punctuation: period, goes at the end of the sentence; exclamation point, also at the end of the sentence, telling our readers to read with excitement; and a question mark is when at the end of a sentence that is a question. Okay, so we've talked about punctuation. Now let's talk quickly about capitalization. Okay, what type of letter would we use to start the first word of a sentence? So remember that first letter in the first word of a sentence. What type of letter do we use? Okay, if you said a capital letter or an uppercase letter, you're absolutely correct. We always start our sentences with a capital letter. Very good. Okay, so here's our activity for our warm-up. We are going to work with some scrambled sentences. If you remember, we did that last week as well. Now, I want to remind you that we have to unscramble them or put them in order so that the sentences make sense. Okay, so the words on the board are scrambled right now. Okay, and they're placed in a different order, but we have to, well, they're placed in this order, but we have to put them in an order that makes sense. Okay, so let's read the 2 sentences as they are right now. The first one says, girl, tall, A is she. Okay, now I'd like for you to try and unscramble this sentence to put the words in order so that they make sense, so that the sentence makes sense. Now I'm going to give you a little hint, okay? Your hint is there's more than one way to reorder these words. So that may be a result of having 2 different types of sentences, okay? Maybe a sentence that is a statement, or a sentence that asks a question, or a sentence that is read with excitement, okay, or an exclamation. So looking at this first one, what's one way we could reorder this so that the sentence makes sense? Okay, if you said one way is to say she is a tall girl, you're correct. That is one way to unscramble this, put it in order so that it makes sense. Did anybody have a different way? If you said, sorry, we already did that one. Is she a tall girl? Both of these sentences make sense. So when we unscrambled it, we got one sentence that said, she is a tall girl, right? Kind of just backwards. But there's a different way to unscramble these words to make a sentence that makes sense, and that is she a tall girl? So either one of those sentences works, Okay, good job. Let's go on to number 2. And again, there's 2 different ways that we could unscramble these words to make a sentence that makes sense. Okay, let's read it as is. Number 2 says, ball like to you do play. This one's a little bit trickier, right? There's a few more words in this sentence. Can anybody come up with a way to put this together that makes sense? Well, here's one way. Let's see if your way matches mine. I unscrambled these words to make this sentence. Do you like to play ball? Who had that one? Call it out. Say me. All right, now there's one other way that we could unscramble these words to make a sentence that makes sense. Okay, let's see if you got it. You do like to play ball. Ah, very good. You guys did a really great job unscrambling these sentences. So our next task, our next job is to make these sentences appropriate using our capitalization and punctuation. So I want you to look at this first sentence here. Okay, what do we need to do to fix this sentence? If you said we need to make that first letter in the first word a capital, you're correct. So we changed it from a lowercase s to an uppercase s. Now, what else do we have to put in this sentence? We got our capitalization. What's the other thing we've been talking about? Punctuation. Good. And punctuation would go here at the end. It says she is a tall girl. So would we use a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark? Well, if you said period because we're just giving information or making a statement, you're correct. Now let's look at this second sentence. Is she a tall girl? What do we have to do with this sentence? Okay, if you looked at that beginning letter of that first word and said, we need to make that lowercase a and uppercase I, you're correct. So we got our capitalization. Now we have to go way over here to our punctuation. Is she a tall girl? What would we put there? You said a question mark. You are correct. Okay, now let's go down to number 2. Let's look at these two. I bet you already know what I'm going to ask. What do we need to do to change it? And I bet you're getting quicker. I bet you've already said change that lowercase d to an uppercase d because that first letter in the first word of a sentence needs to be capitalized. So let's look. We looked at the beginning of our sentence. Let's go way over here. Do you like to play ball? Well, what do you think? What punctuation mark would we use? Do you like to play ball? If you said a question mark, you're correct because we're asking a question. Okay, now let's read this sentence. You do like to play ball. Okay, listen to how I'm reading it. Give you some information. Okay, what do we got to do here, friends? You're correct. Change that lowercase y to an uppercase y. Then we look at the end of our sentence and we need a punctuation mark. Would we use a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point? If you said an exclamation point, you're absolutely correct because we did read that with excitement. You do like to play ball, right? Okay, so we've unscrambled our sentences. We added our capitalization. We added our punctuation. Great job, guys.